Anyone who has seen a dragon knows that young dragons look very similar to lizards, but I am clearly the last five-clawed golden dragon in the world. Yet I am treated by humans as a rare golden lizard. In 1 month, this world will be invaded by monsters, and I need to keep growing by eating meat during this month to protect China and become the divine guardian beast of the nation. But instead, I was taken in by a zoo, and my daily food is only 2 processed starch sausages, just when I thought I couldn't fulfill my mission. Liu Qinghan not only started feeding me 2 tons of meat every day, but also got the entire nation to feed me, and even had the country buy up meat from all over the world. In fact, she is a reborn person. She came back from 3 months in the future. In 1 month, monsters will appear all over the country. Humanity will be in crisis. But in China, a divine dragon appeared. She will never forget that she was almost killed by a monster, and that divine dragon came and saved her. She witnessed the dragon emerge from the zoo, and then kill the monster, saving all of China's people. But during the monster war 3 months later, the divine dragon died. It was surrounded and killed by several monsters. Right before it died, it let out a mournful cry. She heard it loud and clear. What the dragon said was, "If only I could have eaten more and grown stronger." The outcome wouldn't have been like this. After the dragon died, China was overrun by monsters, and she died too. But she never expected to be reborn, so she immediately came to the zoo to find the young divine dragon. "Where are you?" "I need to help you grow strong. You are the savior of China." Liu Qinghan looked left and right but couldn't find that divine dragon. She thought the divine dragon was golden, so it should be golden even when young. And since dragons look like snakes, she instinctively thought the dragon would be kept as a snake, so she went straight to the snake area first. Just then, Li Tenming's walkie-talkie went off. "Director, we have a problem! A giant python has gotten out, and it's crawled into the lizard area." "What? I'm on my way," Li Tenming replied, then immediately ran toward the lizard area. The lizard area was right next to the snake area, less than 10 meters away. Seeing this, Liu Qinghan quickly followed. "That python must be the divine dragon." "Yes, that's right." It couldn't wait to get out and find food, and it's targeting the lizards. "That must be it." "Great, I finally found you. In this life, I will make you grow fast. Become the most invincible divine dragon in the world." Liu Qinghan was extremely excited. She thought she had found the divine dragon. When she reached the lizard area, she saw a yellow python, about 2 meters long. This made her even more certain that this was the dragon she was looking for. And in front of the python was a golden lizard, looking completely still and dumbfounded. Too bad. Facing the divine dragon, you can only end up as food. Liu Qinghan sighed in her heart. Li Tianming saw that the lizard was about to be swallowed by the python, and felt very sad, because this lizard was the only one left in the lizard area. If it died, they might as well close that section. Many people were worried about the lizard. Facing such a giant python, it must be feeling hopeless. Everyone thought the lizard was doomed, given the huge size difference. At that moment, Chen Qing looked at the python. Was he scared? Of course he was, but he was a divine dragon. He couldn't show weakness. The python flicked its tongue, staring at Chen Qing with murderous intent, ready to strike. Chen Qing used his skill to unleash the aura of a divine dragon, releasing a terrifying pressure. In an instant, the python, which was closest to Chen Qing, was startled. It looked at the originally weak little lizard, which now, for some reason, seemed terrifying, as if it had seen its natural enemy. To everyone's surprise, the python actually started to move backward, showing a human-like fear, as if it didn't dare to eat the lizard. "What's going on?" Li Tenming was astonished. He thought the lizard was definitely going to die, but now it seemed the python was afraid of it. Liu Qinghan's eyes widened. She stared intently at the lizard. Could it be that this lizard was the real divine dragon? Just then, Qinzing moved. He suddenly charged forward, swiping his sharp claws at the python. With his dragon's might, he exerted an incredibly terrifying pressure on the python, making it afraid to resist. It had already lost the psychological battle. One swipe, and the python's skin was torn open, blood spilling out. Terrified, the python scrambled to escape. But after it came in, the people outside had already closed the exit. It had nowhere to run. "Food, and you still want to run?" Chen said coldly. Though to outsiders, it just sounded like chirping. He swiped his claws repeatedly, using his dragon's might to suppress the python, and managed to kill it. Everyone was dumbfounded. A lizard had killed a python over 2 meters long. This battle, which seemed like a foregone conclusion, had completely turned around. It was astonishing. Liu Qinghan was speechless, a strange light shining in her eyes. She watched Chen Qing eat the python bit by bit, and was absolutely certain in her heart. "This is the one I'm looking for. Director Li, I'll invest immediately, and I want to keep this lizard. Have someone bring it meat immediately, as much as possible. Let it eat its fill," Liu Qinghan said excitedly. Li Tianming was stunned. He thought Liu Qinghan was interested in snakes, but it turned out she was interested in lizards. But whatever the money said, he would just do it. So he immediately had the staff bring out all the meat, and put it in the lizard area. Chen Qing was devouring the python with great satisfaction. Feeding successful, gained 3 evolution points. Feeding successful, gained 3 evolution points. Feeding successful, gained 3 evolution points. The notification kept chiming, and his body grew larger and larger. Liu Qinghan, watching from outside, was astonished. "It's getting bigger and bigger. He really is the divine dragon, no doubt. How can this be? How is he getting so big?" Li Tianming stared at Chen Qing in amazement. His growth rate was way too fast, and it was visible to the naked eye. Could this be some kind of monster? Only after Chen Qing had completely devoured the entire 2-meter-long python did he stop growing. But by then, he was already over 1 meter long, weighing 50 kilograms. The 2 bumps on his head had also broken open, with tiny dragon horns protruding from them. His entire body of dragon scales glittered, becoming very majestic, no longer looking like a lizard, but more like a crocodile. "Director Li, this is normal. Have everyone sign a confidentiality agreement. Close the zoo for 1 month. I'll renovate it and reopen in a month," Liu Qinghan said. The news of the divine dragon couldn't be known to others. She was afraid someone with bad intentions might harm it. She wanted to raise it in secret, to make it as strong as possible. Only then could it face the monsters in a month. Okay. Li Tenming nodded. She was the boss now. He just had to do what she said. As long as they could reopen, anything was fine. From today on, focus all efforts on raising this lizard. Hire more people to watch over it. It must not be harmed in any way, Liu Qinghan said seriously. Okay. Li Tenming nodded. Although he didn't understand Liu Qinghan's intentions, he could tell she really liked this lizard. Rich people really are something else. For a lizard, she would spend money to rent out the entire zoo. After Chenqing finished eating the python, he checked his evolution points. He now had 32 points. One python had given him 30 points. Besides getting bigger, he had no new skills. He wondered if more pythons would show up. If all he got were chicken legs, he would starve here sooner or later. Chenqing sighed to himself. After eating that python, he still didn't feel full. That showed how big his appetite was. Food's here, eat up. Just then, the staff outside brought more food. Chenqing thought it would be 2 more chicken legs, but when he looked up, he was stunned. They brought in half a pig. Whoa, did the government finally send relief? Or is this my last meal? Why is the food so good all of a sudden? So jealous. Even lizards get sugar mommies these days. Why don't I have one? She's the daughter of the richest man. I heard Liu Qinghan is also the campus beauty of Qinchi University. So unfair, I'm more handsome than a lizard. The staff outside were talking, and Chenqing heard everything clearly. The richest man's daughter? Campus beauty Liu Qinghan? Who is she? Why is she taking care of me? Chenqing was confused. He had just transmigrated here, so he definitely didn't know Liu Qinghan. And right now he was a lizard. There's no way she knew him either. Never mind, forget it. Maybe she just really likes lizards. As long as there's food, that's all that matters. Chenqing quickly ran over to eat the half pig. His evolution points skyrocketed. And after he finished that half, the staff brought another half. He couldn't help but sigh. This place was paradise. Daughter, I heard you bought a zoo. Liu Qinghan was now facing her father's question. Yes, can you tell me why? Father, if I told you, you probably wouldn't believe me. But this zoo concerns the future of China. Liu Qingsong was silent for a moment. The future of China? You'll understand in a month. I can't explain the details right now. She was a reborn person. She couldn't reveal that yet. Even if she did, no one would believe her. All right then, consider this your first step into business. Liu Qingsong didn't say much. He let her do what she wanted. Over the next few days, the zoo was closed for renovations, and the staff followed Liu Qinghan's orders, feeding Chenqing every day. Chenqing's growth rate shocked all the staff. On the first day, Chenqing's body reached 3 meters in length, weighing 100 kilograms. He was about to fill the entire lizard area. Li Tenming was astonished. Liu Qinghai also ordered everyone to clear out the adjacent snake area to create a larger space for Chenqing. She hired people to work around the clock. In one day, they quickly created a 100-meter open space, installed glass enclosures, and built a natural ecological environment to make Chenqing more comfortable. During this time, food was constantly provided. On the second day, Chenqing had grown to 6 meters long, weighing 500 kilograms. He could even stand up, reaching the height of a 3-story building. Standing up, he would hit the ceiling, so Chenqing stopped doing that. But as he grew, he needed to eat even more. He would consume several hundred kilograms of meat a day. If not for Liu Qinghan's vast wealth, she wouldn't be able to afford to keep Chenqing. The bigger Chenqing got, the more excited Liu Qinghan became. Divine Dragon, grow quickly. In a month, you will amaze the world. On the third day, Chenqing's length exceeded 10 meters, weighing 3,000 kilograms. The dragon horns on his head had fully emerged. His body gradually became slender. Not as wide as a lizard's, his dragon scales glittered brilliantly. He was becoming more and more like a dragon. Everyone at the zoo was shocked. Is this still a lizard? Why does it look so much like the legendary dragon? Chenqing was growing too fast, frightening many people. What if this is some kind of monster? If it keeps growing like this, will it eat us all? This led many staff members to resign and leave. Liu Qinghan looked at the enormous Chenqing and frowned slightly. If this continues, the secret of the divine dragon won't last much longer. His appearance had already created a butterfly effect. If it weren't for her, the divine dragon wouldn't have been discovered, because it would never have been able to grow, but she quickly let it go. The divine dragon was bound to be discovered sooner or later. She needed to prepare herself mentally for how to deal with her family, and the government if necessary. If forced, she would reveal her identity as a reborn person, to prepare the nation. That night, Chenqing fell asleep, but then a figure walked in from outside, carefully approaching him. Her eyes shone with excitement. Divine dragon, thank you for protecting me in my past life. In this life, I will not let you die, Liu Qinghan whispered. If not for the divine dragon saving her, she would have died in her past life. She looked at Chenqing and cautiously reached out her hand to touch his head, stroking his scales, her heart filled with excitement. Tears of joy streaming down her face. She had wanted to touch the divine dragon for a long time. She never expected to fulfill that wish in this life. But then Chenqing suddenly took a deep breath, startling her, and she quickly left. Not long after Liu Qinghan left, Chenqing's dragon eyes slowly opened. So this woman is a reborn person, Chenqing thought to himself. He had heard everything Liu Qinghan just said. He didn't expect her to be a reborn person. No wonder she came to help him. And from what Liu Qinghan said, in her past life, he died. It was probably due to malnutrition. So in this life, as long as he ate enough, he definitely wouldn't die. Time passed day by day. With a constant supply of food, Chenqing's length reached 90 meters, weighing 500 tons. His evolution points reached 10,000. He unlocked many skills. The dragon horns on his head were fully exposed. His body had become slender yet extremely imposing. His dragon scales shone with golden light. His head looked exactly like the dragon of legend. By now, he had begun to show his true form. Anyone who saw him could recognize that he was a dragon. Miss Liu, how did this lizard turn into this? It looks just like a dragon to me. Li Tianming stood outside the glass enclosure, shocked. In just 10 days, The lizard that was once just over 1 meter long had become a terrifying creature nearly 100 meters long. If he hadn't been lying down, he would have already broken through the ceiling and been seen by everyone outside. He is a dragon, Liu Qinghan said calmly. There was no point in hiding it anymore. Hearing Liu Qinghan's words, Li Tianming was stunned. This is a dragon? No way. The legendary dragon actually exists? Boss director, we have a problem. A huge crowd of reporters and people have gathered outside. They all say they want to come in and see the dragon. Just then, the walkie-talkie of Liu Qinghan and Li Tianming went off, with a staff member's voice, startling both of them. What's going on? How do people outside know we have a dragon here? Liu Qinghan quickly said. That's impossible. Everyone signed a confidentiality agreement. Unless someone broke it. Last night, a drone flew in and filmed the dragon. The video has already gone viral on social media. Liu Qinghan was shocked. Damn it, why didn't I think of that? That person is an idiot. It's true. I just saw it. Li Tianming put his phone in front of Liu Qinghan. The video showed a dark scene, a drone's perspective, looking down on a giant creature sleeping. That giant creature was Chen Qing inside the enclosure. Even in the dark, his dragon scales glittered with gold. Eye-catching. The title was very attention-grabbing. Shocking! Giant dragon spotted at Qinxi Zoo. No wonder the zoo was closed for renovations. They found a dragon! This is definitely the biggest discovery in human history. It had already received over 10 million likes and millions of comments. No way, is this real? It doesn't look photoshopped. Could dragons actually exist? Those glittering golden scales. That's definitely a dragon. Where is this? I want to see the dragon. Qinxi Zoo. I know where it is. It's near my house. I'll go check it out tomorrow. If there's no dragon, you're in trouble. Blogger, this is a monumental discovery for human history. It's mind-blowing that dragons actually exist. Even just sleeping. It gives me a terrifying sense of pressure. Is this what a dragon is like? Damn it! Liu Qinghan gritted her teeth in anger. She never thought this would be how it got exposed. But now she had to deal with it. Just then, her phone rang. Seeing the caller ID, she sighed. Father found out. Then I have no choice but to reveal it. At the Liu Group chairman's office, Liu Tingsong sat at his desk. There was a knock on the door. And Liu Qinghan walked in, sitting down across from him. Talk. What's going on? Is this your marketing strategy, or is it real? A dragon? Ever since he found out his daughter invested in the zoo, he had people watching it closely. Half an hour ago, that person called to tell him about the online situation. That's how he found out it was ridiculous, saying there's a dragon at the zoo. Everyone knows that's fake. If this is his daughter's marketing strategy, it's actually very good. Dad, what I'm about to say might shock you. But it's all true. What's in my zoo really is a dragon. Not just any dragon, a divine dragon. Liu Qinghan looked seriously at Liu Qingsong and said. Upon hearing this, Liu Qingsong was stunned, then said coldly, Nonsense. How can it be a dragon? Do you know what kind of impact this could have? This matter has already caused a huge uproar online. Once the media and reporters find out it's fake, and that you're the one behind the rumor, do you know what that will do to the company? It's all true. If you don't believe me, you can go to the zoo. This concerns the future of China, Liu Qinghan said seriously. Seeing the serious expression on his daughter's face, and her unquestioning tone, Liu Qingsong was stunned. His daughter never used to talk to him like this. What changed? Fine, then I'll go see this so-called dragon. The area outside the zoo was still packed with people, all netizens and reporters who had come, all wanting to see a real dragon. Just then, several luxurious Rolls Royces pulled up to the curb, drawing most of the attention. The license plate had 5/8. That's the richest man's car. Why is the richest man here? Is he here to see the dragon too? No way, is this real? Quick, film this! Could this zoo actually be owned by the richest man? And the dragon inside is his pet? As Liu Qingsong and Liu Qinghan got out of the car, countless cameras focused on them. People started filming like crazy, facing the flashing lights. Liu Qingsong remained calm. A large number of bodyguards got out to clear a path. When they reached the entrance, Li Tianming quickly opened the door for them, letting them in. At that moment, everyone realized that the dragon was related to the richest man. Countless videos were quickly uploaded to various platforms, causing an uproar. Taking a sightseeing buggy, Liu Qingsong and the others arrived at Chen Qing's habitat when he saw the gigantic golden dragon lying on the ground, fast asleep. This man, who was always calm and had seen countless storms, was also dumbfounded. His eyes showed deep shock. What kind of monster is this? My daughter is actually keeping a giant creature in the zoo? If he hadn't seen it with his own eyes, he would never have believed it. Dad, he is a divine dragon. The divine dragon who will save China in the future. Every time Liu Qinghan saw the divine dragon, she felt emotional. 20 more days, and the giant monsters will appear. By then, the whole world will be shocked by the divine dragon's appearance. In this life, China will not fall so early. Liu Qingsong didn't know what to say. After a long while, he spoke. Can I go in and take a look? As soon as he said this, everyone around was shocked. The bodyguard who had been with Liu Qingsong for over 20 years quickly said, Boss, that's not a good idea. We don't know if it will eat people. If it really is a divine dragon protecting China, why would it eat me? With that, Liu Qingsong walked toward the entrance. He wanted to go in and see. Qinghan didn't stop him. Instead, she followed her father inside. Seeing this, the others quickly followed. As the group entered, Chen Qing, who had been half asleep, woke up. He suddenly opened his dragon eyes. Those golden, gold-like dragon pupils instantly struck Liu Qingsong and the others with a terrifying pressure that felt like a mountain pressing down on them. Thump thump. In an instant, Liu Qingsong and the others couldn't bear the pressure and all fell to their knees, their bodies trembling, their teeth chattering, their very souls filled with terror. A dragon, this is definitely a dragon. Liu Qingsong felt his body tremble, his teeth chatter, his very soul filled with terror. This is definitely a dragon. Liu Qingsong felt the suppression in his very blood. As everyone knows, the Chinese people are the descendants of the dragon. Only a dragon can give them this terrifying sense of oppression. What are you doing? Suddenly Chen Qing spoke, uttering human words. Everyone was shocked. Liu Qingsong was terrified, but he forced himself to endure the pressure, looked up at the giant dragon, and was speechless. You can actually talk? Why is it surprising that a divine dragon can speak? Chen Qing slowly raised his head, looking down at everyone. He had long since acquired the skill of speaking. He slowly released his divine dragon pressure, making their bones tremble. Oh, divine dragon, we are not here to harm you. Please stop the pressure. If this continues, we will all die, Liu Qinghan shouted. She felt her own bones trembling, about to break. Hearing this, Chen Qing withdrew his pressure. Only then could they slowly stand up. Looking at the speaking divine dragon, Liu Qingsong was incredibly excited inside. He was more excited than the day he became the richest man, the legendary dragon. He had only heard rumors of online, but had never seen a real divine dragon. And now, seeing the divine dragon gave him a feeling, like a descendant seeing their ancestor. There was a close connection in their blood. It felt very familiar. Oh, divine dragon, I have been the one providing you with food all this time. Is it to your liking? Liu Qinghan said excitedly. Chen Qing looked at Liu Qinghan. I know. Thank you for your hospitality during this time. I will not forget it. Without Liu Qinghan, he could never have grown so fast. Oh, divine dragon, in 20 days the monsters will appear. Please protect China. Protect us, Liu Qinghan said. As soon as she said this, everyone else was shocked. They all looked at Liu Qinghan. Daughter, what are you talking about? Liu Qingsong looked at his daughter and asked in surprise. What? Monsters in 20 days? I know. Heaven sent me to eliminate the monsters and save China, Chen Qing said in a deep voice. Hearing the divine dragon's words, everyone finally believed that monsters would appear in 20 days. It all sounded like a dream, but the divine dragon before them was real. How could it be a dream? If monsters really appear in 20 days, what will they do? Many people were already thinking about quitting their jobs and stocking up on food to take shelter. Director, we have a problem. A bunch of investigators are here. They received a report from the public, saying we're keeping illegal animals inside, and they want to come in and inspect. Suddenly, Li Tianming's walkie-talkie went off. It was the security guard at the entrance. Hearing this, everyone was shocked. The investigators are here. If they come in, they will definitely discover the divine dragon. What can we do? Li Tianming looked worriedly at Liu Qinghan, his eyes asking, what should we do? Leave it to me, Liu Qingsong said. He quickly walked out and made a phone call. Liu Qinghan frowned. Things were getting more and more serious. They couldn't hide it much longer. The investigators had already shown up, and the divine dragon would only get bigger. Sooner or later, even the national military would find the zoo. It's okay now. The investigators have all left. Just then, Liu Qingsong returned from his call. It's taken care of. They won't come back. This isn't a long-term solution. It will be discovered sooner or later. Liu Qinghan sighed. I will eventually be revealed to the world. You don't need to hide it, Chen Qing said calmly. Everyone looked up at the divine dragon. Yeah,